All right, guys. We got Tony over here, and then, unlike the usual streams, we're actually in the same spot.
Yeah.
And so, welcome, guys, to my channel, and welcome as well to Tony's. We have an interesting discussion here today, and it's going to be between three different guitars here. Tony, tell them a little bit about what it is that you have over here.
Well, Christopher told me he got a Paul Reed Smith Silver Sky SE, and so he wanted to do a comparison between it and the typical Strat. So I brought two of my, I brought probably my best Strat, which this one is still a made in Mexico Strat.
I like the gold.
It's a deluxe player Strat, it's called. And then so this is probably my best one. And then I brought my favorite one, which is another made in Mexico. This one is probably from 2010, I think. This one is from 1998, and it is a made in Mexico, just standard Stratocaster. I call this the Heapin' Helpin' Strat because when I was with a band called the Heapin' Helpin' Band, I played everything on this. I about wore this guitar out playing with that band. And so it's just recently been set up by the guys over at Morganton Music Patch.
Oh, okay.
So it has a really, I've kind of got the trim locked down now so that it doesn't, I use the trim on this one, and this one I'm using sort of almost like a hardtail now. But this is still my favorite sounding Strat, but even this one's probably my more versatile. So I thought we'd compare these two maybe to what you have. Yours is the SC. It's about a $900 guitar, something like that.
$850, but I was able to get a good deal on it because I bought a floor model.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, so this one is along the same lines as that one. This one's probably $200 less than.
Okay.
So this is the cheaper guitar. This one's probably along the same price range as the one that you have.
Excellent.
And it's beautiful. I've never even seen one of these. One of the real ones. It looks gorgeous.
Well, you're going to play it here in a little bit.
Yeah.
And what we've got with the noiseless pickups?
Yeah,
here?
noiseless pickups.
Okay.
Some people say they're not so great. To me, they sound very good. I mean, they're good Strat type pickup.
I'll tell you, when I was thinking about just trying to decide between this and there was another guitar I was looking at, I was going to get a used version from probably the early '90s, which was the Eric Clapton Fender.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah, and those
the
had
Clapton signature ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
And those
was
had
it gray? Was it like a gray color?
I saw them in many different colors.
Yeah.
And they, used, you can get them around the same price as this one. Yeah. And the thing that with that is I did not want to have to put a battery in my guitar.
Active pickup.
That was the main thing. Now with this one, do you have to put a battery in that?
No, they're all passive type pickups. And it's pretty cool. So you got your 5-way, you got like your bridge, which is very bright. You got your in-between, which is sort of your funky. You got your middle pickup, which I think the middle pickup sounds great on these. And you've got your other in-between. So it's all Strat, all typical Strat so far, right? Then you got this little button. You can. Oh, you know what? I've had the button pushed in the whole time. Didn't mean to. Yeah. Now we got the neck.
It sounds full.
Yeah, it sounds fuller without it. It's sort of like a. Let's see. What it does is, I think it does when you push the button in, you got this one and this one engaged.
Oh, gotcha.
Skipping over. So it's another tone you've got.
Nice. That's one of the big drawbacks to Strats, is that you can never get the bridge and the neck at the same time.
But you can because of this button, if I push that in. Yeah, so that's the only thing special about this one. And in this one, you want to go ahead and hit a lick on it just since we're still, then we'll reveal what that one sounds like? Or do you want to go to switch now?
Either way, well, let me tell a little bit about this one here.
Do, yeah.
This over here is the Silver Sky SE, and the thing with this one is you will see some things that are rather different with Tony's here. He's got the traditional knobs over here that have the ridges and all this stuff. As you can see with this one, the ridges are a lot different with that one. Still feel good. Yeah. Then you have the tone selector over here.
Is yours 5-way?
It's 5-way as well, but we have a different style of knob on there.
Yeah, you got the hat rather than that kind of thing.
This over here is kind of bulged out a little bit.
It's
which
pretty
is
though,
a little
man.
bit different.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a bevel on it there, or a curve on the top.
Oh,
I
wow.
love this bridge, man. Bridge looks killer.
Oh yeah, and it's a 2-point trim
Yeah.
as opposed to a 6-point, which is what almost every.
Yeah.
Isn't it basically every traditional Strat has a 6-point trim?
It's got that kind of I don't know if that's. I think this one is. This one 2-point.
No, it's 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got
screws.
six screws in there.
Yep.
Sure enough. Yeah,
This
you got
one's
two. You
got
got
two.
two.
And so those are the major differences. Oh, and this thing as well. This is a major difference.
It pulls
You know,
out rather than screws in.
Yeah. So,
Well,
you can
you've also got a different radius. It's 8.5 rather than 9.5. So it's a little bit rounder, which that's what I'm really wanting to check out.
Oh.
So it's interesting. The radius on this one I just played is 12, so it's a very
Gotcha.
flat radius. And that's one of the reasons I like it. I do like flat radiuses, but I've never played one with a 8.5. This one's more traditional. This is a 9.5.
Okay.
And so this one is more of a, I'll turn it back up.
Now, how many frets do we have on each of these?
See this one, you have to forgive me. This one, I guess both these are 12, 15, 17, 19, 21 on both of these.
Okay, and I got a 22.
You got
over here
22 on this one. So this one, I don't know if you'll tell the difference. It sounds similar, but there's a
They're
little.
not going to be able to tell the difference, but we will be able to tell them.
Yeah, this Strat. This one to me sounded more Stratty than any other Strat that I played the day I bought it. I bought it over in Granite Falls. It used to be a place called Max's
Yeah.
Musical Madness
Oh, I
years
remember
ago.
that, yeah.
It's defunct now, but that's the bridge. Here's the.
Oh, there you go.
It's nice, you know. Then you got your in between here. Kind of the
Yeah.
Skinner type. Right, and you got your neck. I always thought the neck pickup on this one sounded exceptional.
Yeah.
And that's that kind of clapping
Yep.
kind of sound.
Now this one, the thing I could tell in the room, and you guys watching may not be able to hear it, but the thing I could tell you is that this one sounds more Stratty than this one does.
Yeah.
And this is the standard.
This one is a standard. This is
Okay.
a standard made in Mexico, 1998.
Okay.
This one is a deluxe players
Okay.
with noiseless pickups, which do make a slight difference.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's from 2010.
Gotcha. And so this is kind of for the more modern player,
Yeah.
then, is what I would say.
Yeah,
Now-
I'd say so.
What I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you check out this one
Okay.
here, and have and
dude.
you could go to, and I don't want to I don't want to hold the neck of this one yet because I want to be kind of surprised, and I
Okay.
want you to kind of give the audience, considering that you are familiar with these two guitars, what is the main difference? What
Wow.
are the major differences
Okay,
you see in this?
let me just initially say that feels nice. I mean, it feels somewhat lighter, which I
It
like.
is lighter.
You mind if I expand this just a
Yeah,
little
have
bit?
at it, buddy.
I'm just kind of a big dude.
Oh, it's all good.
Oh, it just hangs really good, doesn't it? I mean, okay, so immediately I like the balance of it. I mean, just right off the tip top there. It's just that feels great. All right. Wow. Okay. Turn up this a little bit.
Sure.
I like it. Wow, that's got some bite, doesn't it? See? Position too. I'm just trying to get a feel for how it feels across the neck.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go to the middle position. Give me one moment.
Not a problem.
So sorry, folks. Hello? Hello? Okay. Hey, Mom, can I call you back in a little bit? I'm live on a YouTube show. I'll call you back in a minute. All right, bye.
Only when
That's
live.
my mom.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
This is the middle pickup. I like that, man. That's killer, Christopher. Okay, here's the in-between position, these two
Okay.
pickups. Oh, wow, that's totally... What a cool character to that. That would be a really cool. That has got a really cool, funky sound.
Oh yeah.
And then we got her neck. That's okay, I'm ready. Okay, I haven't even tried the trim. Okay. Okay. I don't know that the radius matters at all.
Okay.
I thought it might be, see. Wow. Okay, I like the 8.5.
Okay.
I guess I was thinking it might be a little rounder than really comfortable.
It's more comfortable than the copy. Okay.
I agree. I like the trim too, so seems to stay in tune well, doesn't it? Mind if I do a loop right quick? Let's try that. Let's do a little bit of jazz and see here if I can make it.
Oh, look at that. He's over here flexing on us. He's gonna do a little jazz. I made my loop badly. I just had to see. That sounds great. Yeah, that's killer, isn't So,
it?
what are the differences that you hear in feel in this
Well-
one and these other two?
It sounds stratty. I like this in between. It's maybe even a little more funky than my Strat is, you know?
That's one of the things that I picked up is that to me, and I wanted to check with you because I said to myself, it sounds more Stratty than a Strat.
It does. It feels very, it feels vintage, but it's kind of hard to, so it's light. It's lighter than I thought, which I like a lot. I like it's got vintage tuners on it.
Yeah. Some people
I
like
love
their
this.
plastic.
I love this matte finish on
Yeah.
that. The fretwork is fantastic. The fretboard feels great. Love the inlays. Pickups sound nice. You know what it is? It seems to me to be a really good gigging type Strat guitar to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'd be comfortable all night long playing this. You know?
Oh, of course.
Makes me want to play some. It feels very Martin Knopfler-y kind of sound. It bends real easy. The fretboard radius doesn't seem to make a difference. There's my mom calling again. She doesn't know what she's doing.
It's okay.
Okay. She just calls me at random like 70 times. I'm sorry. I'm getting lost in a whole little. People forgive me for just going over the same blues licks again and again. I always try to play something that's not going to get me copyright strike. I could play probably too much of Sultans or whatever that was. It's the end of. No, I totally dig it. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, see, for me, one of the things that was a part of my decision is I'm getting ready to start working on a blues album.
This will get you there.
Yeah, and there's
this will get
two
you
guitars that I wanted to use. One of which is the one you gave me.
Yeah.
I want to use that, and I want to use this. And so, I wanted to use some sort of Strat. Now, the Strats that I have, well, the Brandon Strat, I really like that. But however, those are the thing I've noticed with that one between this is that these pickups in this really shine. When I go and I try and play the other one, they're thrown kind of like this a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things with, premium pickups and something like this, as opposed to something that is just whatever they throw in.
Yeah. It's I can't remember what they said on your specs. I think it's like 635 or something. Pickups. They're all three single coil. I've never heard of that before, but
yeah, what they tried to do, from what I understand, is they tried to clone a 58 Strat, I want to say, or it might have been a 64. It may have been a 64, is what I'm thinking. But then modernized it at the same time.
And John Mayer did have like oversight of the design or something, right? Is that true? Yeah. I like the fretboard a lot. I like, the other thing I do like, I like the carve on the neck. It seems like it's pretty thin.
Yeah.
And it's real satiny. I would say it's. Would you say it's a C, sort of a?
Yeah, it seems to be about
modern
a C shape.
C.
But the thing I like about it is usually a C shape for me can feel real chunky. This one doesn't to me, however. My hand just is able to move throughout it. That's one of the big things for me, is pickups and the neck are the two main things for me all the time.
I mean, it just has that really. The thing we've not done is crunch it a little. You mind if I just hit well, let me get out of this looping thing here for a second. Let's get back to presets. Let's see if I have something a little. Go up a little. Let's see if I got it. Let's go to the bridge. That's killer. I love that. Yeah.
And any of you guys that are watching this, if you have any questions about any of these, go and put them in the chat. I got my iPad over here so that I can see you guys in the chat.
I gotta get a little bit. I don't want to play too much of anything. It plays so easy. I dig it. I dig it a lot. That's playing a basement sound there.
Gotcha.
So I knew I'd kind of want to.
And by the way, he's using the Fender Mustang amp.
Yeah, I got a Mustang GTX 100 over here.
And that is a cool sounding amp. I really like that. I'm going to have to look into one of those.
Oh, it has some really. It's a nice sounding amp. Killer guitar, brother. And okay, tell me what is the color of this called?
This is Dragon Fruit.
Dragon fruit.
Yeah.
So that's a really unique and beautiful color too. Now I think from a blues point of view, you should sound. Man, that sounds blues really. I can't remember which one this one is. Oh, this is one that's called Southern Cow Punk, but I missed it a little bit. I think it's a good blues tone. Wicked! Here, man, you want to show off a little bit? I'll bore the crap out of you.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I'm gonna tighten the strap back up for you.
Oh, not a problem. See, I'm used to this one,
Yeah.
so I'm interested to see here in a second. I'm just going to play a little lick on this,
Yeah, brother.
and then we'll try out those and see what it's like. Kind of going and doing the same thing on those, and.
Go back to clean sound for you, Christopher?
Yeah.
Hang on. All right, there's my deluxe. There you go.
All right. Yeah. So I'm used to this one. I'm not used to those. Which one should I do first?
I'll try the old, try the cheap one first.
All right. This one down here.
That might be way too loose for you on the
Oh, it'll
Strat.
be fine. It'll be fine. I can maneuver.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I like that.
Oh, yeah, that's some John Mayer.
So is this. Yep, it definitely feels stratty.
It's a little flatter radius, not
Yep.
real flat. This other one's real flat.
Yeah, I was noticing the other day I've been playing the Strat and the Telly a lot the past couple of weeks. And the thing is that I picked up my 335 off the wall and I was sitting over there going, my gosh, this thing is so flat in its fretboard
yeah.
in comparison.
What do you feel about the weight of that one compared to the it's a little heavier, isn't it?
Slightly.
I'd say about a pound heavier. Oh, that's John
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. It has all the characteristics of the Strat in there. You know, all the traditional characteristics that you're used to and all that stuff. The neck, one of the things for me is that this almost feels unfinished.
Yeah,
This
this
one,
one's
however-
glossy. Yeah, you got a gloss on
It is glossy.
You'd have to get used to that, I guess. To me, it never has mattered a whole lot. I prefer the matte finish. So I mean,
Yeah.
I could even take some sandpaper and sand that off, but I just never have.
And the frets are really low on this one. Is that
Well,
from just
It
wear?
had,
or-
yeah.
Is that what it
This,
is?
if you look close, it probably is getting close to a need to refret. I mean, I put literally 1,000 hours of playing on this Strat. But yeah, it looks like these are small, narrow frets, and yours are probably medium frets on this one.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I think I prefer the frets on yours.
do you?
Yeah, I do.
This one, however, still has that Strat sound. But this sounds a little bit more vintage to me than this one does.
When I went and bought this guitar, when I bought it, it was like $459 back in 1998. So
Oh, nice.
today's prices, that'd be almost $650.
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that. But he had 30 Strats in there. He had the
Really?
American ones. He had everything. And I played. I played 50. I played all of them, I think, that day. And I kept coming back to this one, even though it's not really. It's Midnight Wine. Is what it's called. The color was Midnight Wine, and it wasn't even the color that I liked, but it was the sound I liked. It really sounded like a vintage Strat. And all I had of that Paul copy, which is a Washburn, and I had an American Telecaster. I knew I needed a Strat because we were playing a lot of songs that needed Strat type tones, so I bought it that day. And it's been my number one Strat ever since, even though, like I said, this one's more modern, more flexible, more tones you can get out of it.
Yeah.
But this one's it's a pretty nice Strat.
Oh yeah, you know, and the
It's sentimental to me too.
and the color, you know,
It looks black unless
Yeah,
you-
yeah. Whenever you pulled it out, I was like, oh, it kind of looks like Blackie from
Yeah.
Clapton.
Yeah.
And then you know the light hit, and I was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, no,
It was a color they called Midnight Wine.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they do it anymore, but
it's a very interesting color because I don't think I've seen one like this before. Because when the light hits it, you almost have kind of a mixture between a brown and a burgundy. Is
yeah,
kind of,
yeah.
you know, probably the best way to describe it. But yeah, very cool.
Well, let's
Very
try
cool.
this other one, Christopher. Hang on. I'm gonna have to take the strap off on this and put it on.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Let's see.
And the thing is,
I'll let you hold that one. You all right?
Yeah. In comparison, the neck feels very similar to me to this one in terms of its carve and all that stuff.
Yeah, so this one has a 12-inch radius.
Okay, so this
you're
is going to
gonna
feel a lot different.
Yeah, well, it's going to feel some different. It's going to feel more like some of your modern type strats that you've or guitars that you play.
It does feel different. It does feel different. This reminds me a little bit more of the PRS SE that I used to have. Do you have?
Yeah. I'm gonna try. Yeah.
Not quite a Stratty.
No.
I get a little bit of the quack there. Yeah, the neck feels good, I think.
Now you will notice this. There's a little bit of fret sprout on it, and that's happened.
Yeah.
That's happened over the years where I've kind of left it out in my sunroom, which kind
Oh,
of
that'll happen.
And so the wood has probably shrunk just a little. So I need to take. I've got the files to do it myself, but I still think I'll get Colton over at Music Patch to do it because he does such a professional job. So I'll probably pay him $50 and have him just really work the frets for me again. But this one's not got nearly as much wear. I maybe put a couple $100 on this Strat.
Gotcha. And this one, one of the things that I noticed with both of these that I haven't noticed on other guitars is you can feel the skunk stripe on these.
Yeah.
It's not annoying or anything like that. It's not going to hinder you, but it's just like it's there even when you're not seeing it.
I took my sweater off, Christopher, because those sleeves get aggravated to fool out.
This one seems to have good sustain. It's easy to play. This kind of seems to me like it's between somebody who's wanting something more modern, not that traditional Strat sound, but also at the same time they want to have a little bit of that there. Would that be an accurate statement?
Yeah, I guess so. So when I got it, I knew the reasons I got it. I don't know. I was going through a time I just separated from my ex-wife, and I wanted to be a really good cool. And I knew
that's cool looking guitar.
I knew that I liked the 12-inch radius on my Telecaster. I had an '89 American Tele, which has a 12-inch radius, not the 9.5. So I hope this one would play similar to that, and in a way it does. I mean, it's its own thing still.
Of course.
And like this one, if I go to the like some of those crunch sounds, that scared the cat to death. I knew that the noiseless picket. See, listen, no hum at all.
No.
Now, if I had my other Strat, you'd probably hear a little bit of noise, but there's absolutely. I mean, I got a fairly high gain sound. I do hear a little bit.
Yeah.
But not like I would when I've got this other guitar. So and the trim does nice on it.
It's really nice on this as well.
Yeah,
I forgot to mention that.
And I am a guy that likes a maple fretboard, but I gotta say that felt great. I'm not one of these people that I'm not going to play guitar if it's got some people just totally don't. Some people are just solid. They're all about the maple fretboard, and I do sort of prefer it. But I'm not like a lot of my guitars have
Yeah,
rosewood or.
See, a lot of the time with me, I really can't tell a difference unless it's roasted maple. And most notably unfinished roasted maple.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was playing over the top of everything you
No,
were
it's
saying.
fine. It's fine.
So, yeah, my estimation is that, so this guitar was the #1 selling guitar in America last year.
Was it?
I think so. If you,
Oh,
I
wow.
mean, check and see. I think I saw a video a couple of weeks ago that said the top selling guitars of 2022, and
Oh,
the
wow.
Silver Sky was #1.
Huh.
So I'm gonna get back on that for a second. If that's
Yeah,
all right.
Have at it.
We'll finish up with Silver Sky.
All there for you.
I'm just checking the time. I'm gonna call Mom back. Now, my mom is kind of homebound. I mean, she gets out. Some people take. I always try to keep an eye on her, hear how she's doing. She's not.
Oh,
Her health is
absolutely.
not. Make sure what kind of stuff. God Prince. No, this is a Blues Junior sound. here.
Okay.
That sounds killer. Let's loop one more time. See if I can do a better job
Okay.
this time. I have no idea why I'm gonna play.
Nice.
About fell over with emotion. Yeah.
Now, I guess the question that we should probably answer for the audience is, each of these guitars, who would you say that they are for? I'll give my opinion, and then, you can go and give yours. I would say that for the traditionalist, you'd want to go with this one,
Yeah.
the Made in Mexico.
Yeah.
If you are very modern, then I would say go with this one. The other-
But still into a traditional
yeah,
Fender features. Yeah.
yeah. And then if you want something kind of in between, but you really want that shreddy sound, I'd probably say go with that.
I think
That'd be my take.
Okay, why would I take this one out rather than the other ones? It's comfortable.
Okay.
The one thing I'll say is I fight these guitars just a little bit.
Oh, do you?
I guess what I'm saying is, to me, a Strat is not the easiest guitar to play. To me, for some reason, a Telecaster just hangs on me, feels better. That's why I prefer Teles. I like Les Pauls.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of hollow bodies because I like the sound of the semi
Yeah.
hollows. As far as Strat goes, Strat's not the most comfortable guitar for me to play, but this one is. This one, the thing I'll say right off is it feels really nice. I could stand, and it's just enough lighter than these other guitars that I think I'd be comfortable not taking it off all night. It seems to stay in tune, and it seems to have a range of tones that are very usable. You know, as I was playing that last little bit there,
Yeah.
as I switched the pickups, you can hear this very distinctive, different feel. I mean, every pickup that that's sort of inspired me to play a little something different, you know.
I did notice that a little bit, and it also seemed that there was now it could have just been me, but were there kind of different volumes for every pickup selection there?
You know, it doesn't seem to be tremendously. Let's try it. You know, it's fairly even. I mean, I know
Except
that
for
the
the
bridge,
positions.
the bridge
Yeah.
is a. That's the neck here. That's the bridge.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
little louder,
Yeah.
but I would say what?
Not-
Maybe
not
maybe
much.
10% louder the bridge than
Yeah.
the neck.
I think where I was hearing the differences was in the in between positions.
I can't not play it. It is the kind of guitar, well, you know, that's about any guitar for me, really. But I can't just stand and not play it. It's just like, oh, yeah, play me, you know? I'm kind of like a Beavis in, like Beavis is with fire. And the
Yeah.
Beavis that's how I am with the guitar. I'm like the Beavis of guitar.
He's like,
Play me. I gotta play right now.
guitar.
It's awesome. I'm happy.
Oh,
Christopher, thank you. I would stay here for another hour, but my wife wants me to take her out to eat. My mom wants me to call. I got to check on mom.
Oh,
see how she's doing.
absolutely, buddy. Absolutely.
Dude, thank you for letting me finally play a Silver Sky.
Absolutely. Well, you know, the thing is, you know, I feel bad for your wife because you're going to be at dinner looking at prices of these.
Yes, I am.
And I know within a month's time he's going to have a video. Look what I just got. I have a feeling that's going to happen.
It's nice. It's like I say, it's just a highly comfortable.
Say that's a business expense with the new band
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that stuff. You can justify it.
It would be a very great guitar to play in that new band I'm in.
Stevie G wants to know. Glad you guys are having fun. Hopefully Stevie is watching this.
Oh, thanks, Stevie. I like the tone of it a lot. I just do. That's going through that Blues Juniors. That's, again, folks, you're hearing it through amp models that I've designed myself, and which they may be lame. I don't know. Oh, this is.
That neck pickup's really bassy. You felt it there. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
That's something I like because a lot of the times, you know, with some guitars, that neck pickup can sound,
Yeah.
almost distorted and kind of, you know. Yeah, but there, I like how that one does. I just finished the build 1-for-1 Fender Strat. Holden Walker just said that.
We've got a few here, a few things. I'm so excited. Cool.
Yeah, that is cool. That is cool. So I'm guessing that his 1-for-1 that he's talking about here is probably like a build that he did, is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, we're gonna play that. Sounds better to you.
Keep going.
Oh! I then forgot how to play the lead on that song.
They were talking why the mic sounds that way, and I'm like, this is because it's the computer audio.
Oh, is it not sounding really great?
I don't know. I haven't been able to hear it. They're wondering, however. So,
Folks, we are in a...
I don't have my usual gear over here.
matter of fact, you're hearing it just off the mic on his
On
MacBook Pro, and the amp is 12 feet away from it.
Yep.
So you're hearing a whole lot of room.
Yep.
So apologies for that. So
Yeah.
next time we'll bring a mic or mic up the amp. I actually did bring, if we'd had your Zoom here, I did bring the XLR cables. I could have gone
Oh,
XLR
okay.
out the back of the amp.
Gotcha. Oh well. Oh well. But-
Que sera. Hopefully it still was entertaining.
Oh, yeah, hopefully so. Hopefully so.
All right, brother.
They
Good
got
deal.
our take on all of these things here.
Many
so.
thanks. It's beauty. It's a
Guys,
beauty.
make sure to go and subscribe to Tony's channel, by the way.
And people, if
Tony
you're watching
Littleman.
mine, go check out the Guitar Rabbi and subscribe to him.
I'll bore the heck
he's a
out of
great
you on
friend.
mine.
No, he's a great friend, and he has cool gear and he has good ideas for videos, which I don't have.
I disagree. But guys, we'll catch up with you next time. Shalom bracha. Peace and a blessing. Shalom.
Amen.